Greetings. Today the moon goes into Taurus. It is in Taurus all day as it goes into Taurus about 1 a.m. Pacific time. So we're shifting into that groundedness that comes following the Aries moon. So Aries is about action and risk taking and stepping out there and doing things whether we want to or not. And so sometimes after that action, we need to stabilize. We need that Taurus energy of grounding and connecting with what we know we can count on. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, July 18th. So, Taurus moon today, waning moon heading now past the third quarter moon that was yesterday. So, we're now in that final few days heading into the next new moon, wrapping up the current moon cycle. So, digesting and processing what's been revealed or noticed or uncovered or discovered in recent weeks and processing what that means for us, where we need to adapt and adjust based on what we've been learning, maybe where our beliefs need to shift a little bit to accommodate new information, and how that helps us function and operate as we continue to learn and grow as human beings, right? We're here to learn and grow. We are here to evolve. We're not here to know everything. That's the whole point, right? So as we go along, we learn new information, things happen, maybe in ways we could foresee or couldn't foresee. But either way, we get that new information as we go along. And then we have that also process of integrating and digesting and making meaning out of the new information. With Uranus now in Gemini, where it will be until later this year, and then in 2026, it will go back into Gemini, where it will stay for several more years. So we have this new vibe of the higher level thinking, the earthquakes and lightning bolts in information, in the information environment. So messaging, communication, unexpected developments, shifts in thinking, pivots in what we expected. And so Uranus has been in Taurus for the past 7 years, where we have shifts and shakeups in our groundedness, right? In Taurus, in what makes us feel stable and normal and routine. All of that, we have to go, oh, okay, I can't, there is no comfort zone. There's no, like, whatever used to be my comfort zone doesn't feel comfy anymore. Or I can go there, but with what's happening, I don't know if I can feel the same sense of comfort that I used to be able to relax into. But remember that that discomfort is also part of our human learning and growing. And so when things feel challenging in the outside world, that is a time to get creative. That challenge is an invitation to grow, to change, to step up, to discover what we're capable of. And we won't know unless we try. So, the energy of Aries and Saturn and Neptune almost conjunct in these few days. It is the tightest, closest approach for those two planets. It's inviting us, not just inviting, impelling us to think differently, to move in new directions, to take action and try things and take risks, because that is how we will figure this out and how we will begin to open those creative possibilities and new solutions and ways forward. So back to today and the Taurus moon. So self-care for today means grounding. It means something solid, something tangible. Do something that gives that helps your body slow down, something that feels good. Taurus is about pleasure. So not just getting comfy. I mean, getting comfy can be good too, but really actively seek out something that brings pleasure, that opens your senses, that helps you remember that there is beauty in the world. So if that's getting yourself some flowers or picking some flowers from your yard, I don't know, down the street in the, I don't know, probably not a good idea to pick flowers from the park, but you get the idea. Something that brings those wonderful aromas and beauty and colors into your life, maybe making yourself something special food wise. And again, think not just the go-to comfort food like the junk food or the thing that's maybe not so great for you, but it makes you feel okay for a moment, right? It makes you feel better for a minute. No, reach for that thing, do the extra, shopping to prepare that meal that really feels special because it has quality ingredients and love went into making it. And take the time to enjoy it and savor it and share it with someone you care about. And to think about beauty and pleasure in that way, not the quick fixes, but the deeper take on what nourishes you, what brings pleasure into your life. Listen to some beautiful music, something that makes you happy, again, just not the quick fix thing, but the thing that really reminds you to deepen into remembering who you really are and what it really means to have this amazing life full of its depth and richness and opportunity for learning and growing and creativity. So I would love to hear what you are doing today to connect with the earth, to connect with pleasure, to remind yourself of the good things and the beauty in the world, and that can nourish you and help to recharge your batteries for what comes next, because there's going to be change, right? Uranus in Gemini is going to shake things up in terms of what we think is true, how we think about things, how we receive information, how we understand how things work. So shake up and change just on so many levels related to how we know things and what we know and what we know to be true. So maybe some revelations, maybe some shifts in consciousness, and keep yourself on track so that you can be available for those positive and inspirational shifts in consciousness, be available for being part of innovation and new solutions in positive directions. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com, and please join my member site. It's free, or there is a $5 a month level to support this work, which is very much appreciated. And check out what I've got there. I will keep adding more. I've got a video about evolutionary astrology. So I know some of you were interested in learning more about that. So check that out. That was fun to do. And I will see you next time. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll be back with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.